What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach. We got another episode of the FM24 Beta with Arsenal. First things first, sorry for not uploading yesterday. Thursday I woke up with neither of my headlights working in my car. So I spent all of Thursday night working on that. Basically, long story short, I drive a Miata and I have to take off the wheels and go basically underneath the car to get to the headlights to replace the bulbs. So that took like 2.5 hours, took way too long to do. So I basically ran out of time on Thursday to record and edit Friday's video. So now it's Friday night at 11:50 and we're recording 2 episodes for Saturday, then 2 episodes on Sunday of the beta, and then as the main game comes out on Monday, we will continue with double uploads every day until I get done with the beta save, which will be done at the end of this season. Now all that's out of the way, let's take a look at the schedule. Last episode was Porto and Leeds, I believe. We've had pretty decent form the in-between matches. I ran through all of these. The only hiccup was Liverpool away from home. Cody Gakpo in the 60th minute, putting them ahead. That was a very back and forth game. We were trading goals. Everything else has been going okay enough. Bournemouth, we drew 2-2. Odegaard with a 92nd minute equalizer to secure a point. And this game against Burnley, literally nothing happened in the second half. Then we went to Sarajevo, absolutely annihilated them, beat Brentford 5-0 in the league. And this Everton match I just played, Everton were all over us, and then Martinelli scored in the 80th minute to put the game away for us. So if we look at the table, we're sitting in 6th, 7 points back from Aston Villa. Man City is starting to find their form as well. Liverpool's a very tough team this year. Also looking at the Champions League, we've all but qualified for the top 8. I think a win here against Atleti guarantee us a top 8. I believe, if my rules are correct, I believe it's 6 matches in the league phase. Oh no, it's 8. Is it really 8 matches? Am I going crazy? 4. We've played 4. Oh, they are. They're down here. Good God. Okay. That's fine. Today's episode, we're going to be playing Atletico Madrid away from home in the Champions League. And we'll play Liverpool in the Carabao Cup quarterfinal. In all honesty, when we come back for the Liverpool game, I'll be wearing different clothes because I'm planning on going to bed sometime during this run of games. So we're going to play Atleti real quick and then cut to tomorrow morning. So this video is not going to be uploaded at 9 o'clock now that I'm looking at that. We're still going to shoot for double uploads. No idea when this is going to be uploaded. No idea when the second upload is going to be. So, bear with me. Let's get into the Atletico Madrid match. Get through all this. Declan Rice needs a rest. I'm cool with allowing that. We'll bring Arsenis on there. Gabriel Jesus isn't 100%. He picked up a knock in the game against Everton. His form has been shaky. I mean, he's just had a few really good games, and that's been helping his form. But overall hasn't been playing that well. So instead, I think, we're not going to start Meta either. I think we'll start Martinelli up front. We'll start Smith Rowe at left wing. We'll start Ben White as a right back. Again, Tomiyasu's form has not been fantastic. So, start Ben White there. For the rest of the bench, Williams, Sanchez, Marquinhos. Reece Nelson has picked up an injury, out for a week or two. Surgeon instead of Rice. I think we're cool with that. This is going to be Ramsdale's first game back since injury. He'd been out for quite a while. Where is Injure Fitness? Yeah, he had a dislocated shoulder and was out for 2 months. So we've been playing with Jordan Pickford, who honestly has been playing decently enough. He's had a few hiccups here and there. He has 6.2, 6.3, 6.4. Hasn't been anything incredible, but has gotten the job done. That's all I wanted from him. So let's get into this Champions League match. Let's get to the locker room. Encourage the lads. Been on a good run. Keep it up. Atletico Madrid against Arsenal. Game 5 in the Champions League for us. Savic over to Jimenez. Up to Griezmann. Gives it up cheaply. Smith Rowe. Out on the left wing. Not his normal position, but I think he'll be okay. Ben White over to Saliba. Back to White. Just about gets past Griezmann, but is held up in the end. DePaul back to Griezmann. Morata over the top. Finds João Felix. One touch. Scores. João Felix, he scores his 10th of the season, but we are going to VAR. Possible offside. It was pretty tight. Offside. We'll take that. Yeah, he just straight offside. Saliba was almost playing him on. Great first touch with his chest. Brings it down and fires it home. But we give it up pretty easily here at the restart. Just a couple minutes into the match, and we've already had a few highlights. Ferdy with the ball. Can't get past White. Saliba up to Odegaard. Finds Saka. Martinelli was making the run, but he checks up. Finds the ball. Smith Rowe now. Over to Saka. Ben White on the overlap. Checks up. But ends up finding Saka again. Trent in the box. Fires it just wide. I believe it took a deflection. Out for a corner. Trent Alexander-Arnold standing over it. Fires it. Far post. Gabriel's there. Couldn't win the header. Falls to Smith Rowe. Fires it off of the volley. Over the bar. Out for an Atletico Madrid goal kick. Decent start to the match. Martinelli. Oh, keep the ball, man. Fire it. Griezmann to Savic. Big ball over the top. Finds Llorente on the run. Cuts back. João Felix. Back to Savic, who takes a couple touches forward. Martin Odegaard, fulfilling his defensive duties, wins the ball back. Smith Rowe with the ball. Over the top. Saka takes it down. 1-2 touches. Is brought down in the box. Referee says play on. Murata with the ball. Counterattack for Atleti. Into the box to Paul. Wins the header. Griezmann is brought down. Referee points to the spot. We are going up to VAR once again. Penalty awarded. Atletico Madrid with the penalty here in the 12th minute. DePaul steps up, scores. Atleti 1, Arsenal 0. Rodrigo DePaul, his third goal of the season. Nicely taken penalty. Ben White intercepts. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Emil Smith-Rowe tackled, but Zinchenko comes up with it. Can't find the shot. Smith-Rowe keeps it in play. DePaul kicks it out of play. Arsenal throw. Near the corner flag now. Martinelli back to Zinchenko. Back to Martinelli. Trent takes the shot. Takes a deflection. Trent Alexander-Arnold equalizes. Scores his third of the season. 18th minute. Atleti 1, Arsenal 1. Nicely worked throw in. Little set piece. Took an unfortunate deflection. Finds the back of the net. We have equalized. We're in good shape here. We have a corner. Piling on the pressure. Saliba just about loses out on the header. Martinelli. Zinchenko with the shot over the bar and wide. My watch is giving me notifications. Cricket World Cup is going on. Who are you supporting? US isn't in it, so I don't care. Martinelli. Just to date myself. New Zealand's playing Pakistan, I believe is what it said. Yeah, Pakistan. "30 minutes gone, 1-1. Ferdy back to Griezmann, who spins and fires just over the bar. Ramsdale was diving to his left. Oh! Odegaard. Off the post. Goalie was not diving. Very good chance. Trent with a deep free kick. Odegaard can't win the header. Gets a second bite at the cherry. Jan Oblak gathers it up. Takes the sting out of the attack. Killing a little bit of time. Ferdy with the ball. Tries to find Murata, but Saliba does well to hinder his progress. Saka. Keeping on to the ball. Trying to find a teammate. Gets into the box. Fires it. Corner kick. Jan Oblak catches that corner. 42nd minutes. We're just about at halftime. 2 minutes of added time. There it is. Halftime. Atletico Madrid 1, Arsenal 1. We're doing well with firing shots off. Let's keep that up. Neil Smith-Rowe is not having a great time on the left wing. Let's actually make him a winger. See if he's more comfortable with that. Continue what we're doing. Odegaard with a very weak pass, trying to find Zinchenko, but Llorente has the ball. Smith-Rowe, even. Arsenal with 10 shots. Atleti with 3. Trent lining up the shot, gives the ball up instead. Smith Rowe, well over the bar. Let's work the ball into the box. I'm tired of watching those shots. I can still hear your music, my friend. Jesus, it was a golf cart driving by my house. Alright, Martinelli picking up a knock. Potential foot injury. You kind of need your foot to play soccer, so we'll take him off. Let's bring Jesus on. It's a good time to make that 60th minute rotation. Let's take Zinchenko off for Kieran Tierney. In between episodes, Kieran Tierney started bitching about playing time. And Flat told him, hey, you're going to be a sub now. And he's like, okay, cool, sounds good, boss. I think those interactions are still broken and useless. But hopefully in the full game, or even... Oh, that's an unfortunate goal to give up. Jose Jimenez awarded the own goal. Ben White takes it to the corner flag, gives it to Aursnes, who finds Saka. Saka looking for that cross to Odegaard, but Jimenez steps in and puts it past Jan Oblak. I mean, we'll take it. Ramsdale playing the short play here. Ben White now with the ball. Trent Alexander-Arnold dribbling forward up to Smith Rowe. Ooh, referee. That's got to be red. Smith Rowe might be hurt. That was a dangerous tackle. Swap up to attacking. Try to pad that that goal difference stat there. Reynaldo, I believe is his name. Reynaldo. Griezmann forces a corner out of Ramsdale. We're not out of the weeds quite yet. Griezmann with the outswinger. Going far post. Gabriel heads clear. Gabriel Jesus running onto it. I believe that's Smith Rowe ahead of him. It is. Had to check up his run. Tierney with it now. Isn't able to get past Molina. DePaul over to Savage. See if we can win the ball back here quickly. Applying the pressure. The high press is working. Forcing him all the way back to a rough pass there. Reynaldo up to Koke. Griezmann gives it up. Saka, Odegaard, one touch, two touch. Ben White, Trent. Win the ball back. Can't win the ball back. Savage to DePaul. That's the end of that highlight. Before this highlight gets going, let's take off Emile. Let's take off Odegaard, slide Smith Rowe over. Let's bring on Maida for Odegaard. And let's take off Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's getting tired. Let's bring on Sanchez, I guess. Let's just go with that. Ben White with the throw. Finds Odegaard. Back to Ben White. Saka's in space here. Fires it past Jan Oblak. Scores his 12th goal of the season in all competitions. Atletico Madrid 1, Arsenal 3, 77th minute. I think we're looking good to win this match. A rough start to the match, but We got a hold of it. We scored one. And I think we were in control pretty much for the rest of the game, especially with that red card. Yeah, I think there's only going to be one winner. 5 shots. They haven't been able to create much. Our defense has done well to shut them down. Confirm that change. Smithrow with the free kick. Plays it short. Arsonist. Saka scores his second of the day. Lovely worked free kick. Smithrow plays it short to Sanchez. Arsonist with the run. Cuts it back to Saka, who's got, I don't know, a couple of yards between him and his man. Is able to put that past Oblak. And that should be that. Atletico Madrid 1, Arsenal 4. We've got one more chance here to really secure it. Put the nail in the coffin. Dyson. That's it. Full time. Nice win. Very nice win. Well done. Good win. Let's get through this. We have guaranteed a playoff spot in the Champions League playoffs. So that's good. So does that mean guaranteed top 24? Is that what that means? We have 3 matches to play. Yeah. So we're guaranteed top 24. Probably another win. Depending on results here, we should be in top 8. We're looking good there. When are we going to come back? Let's come back for Liverpool, I think. Yeah, we'll come back for Liverpool in just a moment. We're back. It's a new day. We're coming up to the game against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. I believe this is the quarterfinal. We're looking good. The last handful of games I got through, we won all of them. This one was kind of close for a while. And then we just took control late in the second half. Which one? I think this one was... Well, maybe not. One of these was shaky for pretty much the whole match. It might have been this one against West Ham. We weren't creating a whole lot. And then Marquinhos out of nowhere scores a header. Also, in between, we got our draw for the FA Cup third round. We're going to be playing Hull away from home. I'm not going to worry about playing this one on camera. So the next episode will be somewhere in here, I believe. Champions League, we've qualified for the next round, which is really good. We played against Sevilla in the last match. Yeah, Sevilla. Pretty easy game. So we will get into this game against Liverpool. Hopefully we'll win. We are kind of dealing with fitness issues right now. A lot of games have been played. And it seems that it's not too bad today. A couple of guys are a little more tired than I'd prefer. But we have this game. This game against Liverpool will probably rotate Crystal Palace and then Liverpool in the league. So we got a bunch of games coming up. Bunch of games all in a row. We're going to take off Jesus. We'll play Maida up front. No, we'll play Martinelli up front. And we'll have Marquinhos on the bench. A couple of guys have been complaining about playing time. Urian Timber and Ben White came to me asking for more playing time. Timber, I told him, hey, you're going to be a squad player now. You just got to deal with it. He wants to leave. Ben White, I told him the exact same thing, and he was cool with it. So, I don't know. We were also given a whole bunch of money. I think our transfer budget's like 120 million for the winter break. So we'll look to bring in 1 or 2 players probably, just to fill out some squad depth. I'm not really keen on everybody on our bench. If we can get rid of Timber, if we can get 30 million for him, I'll be happy. Ben White, if somebody comes in with a big bid in that area, I'll be very happy. Bukayo Saka is wanted by Paris Saint-Germain. If we get like 180, I'll let him go, but I don't really want to let him go. He's our star boy. But let's get into the match. We'll deal with that in a later episode. We're going to start Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel Zinchenko, Odegaard, Rice, Trent, Saka, Maeda, and Martinelli. Pretty standard starting 11. Liverpool, Davies, Gomez, Stefan, Konate, Tsimikas, Endo, McAllister, Szoboszlai as a captain. Interesting. Diogo Jota, Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo. It's a pretty solid squad. Let's keep the run going. Let's get into the game. We are playing away from home. It's not the end of the world if we don't win this game. I don't care too much about the Carabao Cup. It would be a nice trophy just to have it, but if we lose this game, I'm not going to be too upset. Liverpool is a very good squad. If we pull up the table real quick. We don't have the table on this one. Yeah, so we won't get into it, but I believe it's Villa, Liverpool, Arsenal are kind of fighting for top of the spot right now. I think we're 1 or 2 points back. Our run of games here lately has really, really helped out. Having Ramsdale back has helped tremendously. Yeah, we look really good right now. We're in a good bit of form. Ramsdale gathers up that corner pretty easily. We are 30 minutes into this game with, 1 highlight, 2 highlights now. Tomiyasu. Declan Rice gives it up. Luis Diaz with the ball. Running up the field. Nobody really catching up to him. Saliba slides over. Slows him down. Rice with a terrible challenge. Szoboszlai with the shot. Deflected out for a corner. Tsimikas with the corner. 2 hands raised. They are going to the far post looking for... Couldn't tell who that was, but Diogo Jota with the ball. Endo. Back to McAllister. And that's the end of that highlight. Nottingham Forest is playing Bournemouth as well. Tomiyasu to Saka, back to Tomiyasu. Finds Odegaard. Gets in the box, takes the shot. Davies saves it. Puts it over the bar. Another corner. This time in Arsenal's attacking third. Odegaard crosses it in. Really to nobody. Konate intercepts it. Davies boots it all the way up the field. Jota. Gakpo, McAllister, Szoboszlai with the shot. It is blocked. Martinelli running up the field now. Looking to start the counterattack. Tsimikas with a good tackle. Stops that counterattack from ever producing anything. Saka. Odegaard. Saka with a good shot. Forces a save out of Davies. We have another corner here. Trent standing over it. Whips it into the box. Far post. Cleared, but Martinelli thinks about keeping it in. Lets it go out for a throw. And that is that. Coming up to halftime. 0-0. There really wasn't much to that half. Revenge. Trent. Saliba. Tomiyasu to Saka. Tries to get past his man, is brought down. Simicast is going to be in the book here. Yellow card given out. Second yellow of the day for both teams. Sabazai is going to win that. Gives it back to McAllister. Takes a step. Luis Diaz. Good shot there. Ramsdale does well to put it over the bar. We have a Liverpool corner in the 50th minute here. Spalletti going to the far post. Gabriel wins the header. Saka wins it as well. Dyson looking to start something is stopped. Does well to keep it. We're going to offer some encouragement. We're going to go up to an attacking mentality. Try to spark a little bit of fire underneath these guys. I don't know what that was, but we hold on to it. Gabriel. Zinchenko. Odegaard. Dyson with a nice run. Takes the shot. Ooh, good save. Dyson has scored a few times. I think he's up to 3 or 4 goals this season. He looks pretty decent. Saka with the cross. Headed out for another corner. Saliba gives it back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Runs around the referee. Tomiyasu tries to slot in somebody. Out for an Arsenal throw. Let's make a couple changes. Liverpool has already made a few. Let's take off Trent for Arsenis and Zinchenko off for Tierney. Let's swap these two around, I guess. Give Maeda a few minutes up front, and we'll probably take him off for Marquinhos here in a few minutes. We'll see what plays out here as Simicast standing over the corner, looking for the far post. Diego Jota's shot's well over the bar. Looks for the long ball. Nothing doing. Jones out to Jota's, kind of by himself. No defenders around him. Takes the shot. It's going to work into the box. Let's play a little bit wider. Play it short to Rice. Gives it to Saliba. Out to Gabriel. All the way out to Tierney. He's got loads of space ahead of him. Finds Martinelli. Odegaard up to Dyson. One touch. Shoots. Yes! Dyson Maeda. Scores his 4th goal of the season. 70th minute. Liverpool 0. Arsenal 1. At Anfield in the Carabao Cup. Oh, that was much needed. Very much needed. Very good pass from Odegaard, and even better run from Dyson. Nicely done, boys. Nicely done. Saliba. Arsenis. Gabriel up to Tierney. Couple guys ahead of him. Martinelli making that run. Takes the shot by himself. Forces a save out of Davies. Coming up to a corner here. Martinelli standing over it. Near post. Gabriel with the flick. Davies grabs it. We are going to make another couple of changes. Let's take off Martinelli for Trossard. And let's take off let's stick with that for now. I was thinking about Timber for Gabriel, but Gabriel at least wants to be here. Timber doesn't. So we'll keep the guy in. Simicast to Stefan, I think was his first name. Odegaard couldn't get the ball under control, ends up giving the ball up. Joel Matip with the ball back to Davies. Kanate, Jones. Simicast loads of space ahead of him. Finds that space. Runner in front of him. Cody Gakpo. Takes a couple touches. Finds himself in the box. Forces a save from Ramsdale. Gakpo going to the far post. Ramsdale gathers it up. About 10 minutes left of the match. We're doing really well. Happy with the performance so far. Tierney to Gabriel. Arsnes. Saliba. Just going to hold on to the ball. Take some time out of the clock. Tomiyasu looking to run ahead. Saka making the run. Gets the ball off the post. And Leandro Trossard scores. His third of the season. Liverpool 0. Arsenal 2. 87th minute. I think we will be winning this match. Let's make a couple changes. Let's take off Gabriel for Yuri and Timber. Actually, no. Ben White. And let's take off Bukayo Saka for Emile Smith-Rowe. Let's go with that. Confirm those subs. That'll see us out for the rest of the match. Let's drop to positive. We got 7 minutes of added time. Arsnes in the box takes it. Davies scores. Arsnes going to take your time. Let's just kind of double down on time wasting. Slow it down. Don't worry about counter pressing. Slow the tempo down. That should see us out. Arsnes with the corner. Far post. Saliba's there. Couldn't win the header. Liverpool with 10 shots. Arsenal with 11. We've had the better shots in general. Saliba. White. Rice. Back to Saliba. Gives it to Ramsdale behind him. Tierney. Full time. Liverpool 0. Arsenal 2. Well done, boys. I believe the draw is shortly after. Let's see, when is the draw? It's in a couple of days. Let's speed up to that and see who we're going to play in the semifinal of the Carabao Cup. Loading. Crystal Palace beat Leicester 4-0. Here's the table. Tottenham up top, but everybody else with games in hand. Liverpool, Arsenal, Villa, all within a few points of each other. So we are going to be going for the Premier League title once again this year. We did have a rough start to the season, but we've gotten it together. We're looking good. I believe the draw is here. View the draw. Who's left? Bournemouth, Arsenal, Brentford, Palace. Every single one of those are beatable. Palace against Brentford. That means we will be playing Bournemouth away from home in the semifinal. Let's skip forward a little bit. Let the schedule get rearranged. Let's take a look. Good God. January is going to kill our players. Oh my God. Alright, so we've played 2 games a week from the 23rd of November. Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Friday, Tuesday, Saturday, Thursday, Sunday. Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday. Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday. Oh my god, no wonder we have fitness issues. Jesus Christ. On the semifinals, 2 legs? Oh. We played Bournemouth 3 times in a week. Okay, when are we gonna come back? I guess we come back whole. We're definitely gonna. Well, you know what? No, we're not. Screw that. Champions League. So we're in the round of 16. So we're not gonna show either one of these. Let's come back for second leg of Bournemouth and Man United. Where are Man United in the league? No. Let's come back for Tottenham. We're going to come back. All right, that's what we're going to do. Bournemouth, Tottenham. Do we play Liverpool? Jesus Christ, Zach, make a decision. Liverpool in the league. Bournemouth second leg. Episode after that, Tottenham Champions League round of 16. That sounds like a plan to me. Let's come back in 2 games. We're going to play Liverpool. We're going to play Liverpool at home in the league. And we're going to play the second leg of Bournemouth at home in the Carabao Cup semifinal. That's where we're going to end the episode there. That was a series of events that happened there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Really appreciate you guys' support. I know this video is coming out significantly later than I'd planned. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All those fun things. There will be another episode later today at some point. I don't know. It might be like around 11 or 12 o'clock depending on how quickly I can get this video out. But that's where we're going to end today. As always, we'll see you later.